Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back again. Chin chin chin. I am back again. People, I am back again. Anyways, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe down below before you go. Thank you so much. So I've been away again for a while. That was because I have some project I'm doing. Two projects on my hand. Two projects, and the projects are more important to me and to my life and to my future than this particular YouTube channel. So I'm so sorry about that, guys. That's all I can tell you guys. Sorry. Let's continue with Jodah and Akbar, because that's what you guys like most for now. So this episode I'm sharing with you guys right now is an upcoming episode. Please keep watching. Jodah was praying to her God, and Jalal was also offering namas. Jodah says to her God to make Jalal safe and keep her husband safe, because it is up to the God now. And Jalal prays to his own God to keep him blessed. Maham Anga comes to Benazir and asks if she is ready, and Benazir nods. Everyone gathers in the hall for the marriage, and Benazir comes in red dress. Jalal thinks that Benazir wasn't able to do anything to Jalal before now, and today also, she would not let anything happen. Ruqayyah says to Benazir that she is looking beautiful. Jalal also comes dressed as a groom, and he looks at Jodah. Adam was waiting for the time to come, and he remembers how he orders the soldier to finish Adgar after Jalal is killed. Maham Anga thinks that after the marriage, Jodah will be out of here, and Adam thinks that tomorrow he would become the king. The priest announced that it is time for face revealing ceremony, and Benazir comes and looks inside the water, and Jalal also comes to look at Benazir's face in the water, but Jalal sees Jodah's face in the water instead, because Jodah was standing behind Benazir, and Jalal was shocked, and he remembers how he had seen Jodah's face in the water at Gangwa when Jodah was preparing to marry King Suryafant. Benazir thinks to end the game soon, and the priest says that now they would eat sweet dish. Maham Anga tasted the dish first, then it was being given to Benazir, and Benazir looks at Jalal and she drinks it, and the priest says now Benazir will make Jalal eat it, and Jodah was shocked, and Jodah remembered how she had seen Benazir licking snake, and also Sharafaddin's words. Jalal was about to eat, but Jodah comes there and stops Jalal. Jalal was angry, and he asks that what is this, and he would not forgive Jodah for this. But Jodah says that she doesn't need Jalal's forgiveness because there is poison in the dish, but Jalal shouted at Jodah to stop. Jodah says that Jalal never believed her, but today she would prove it, and Jodah takes the bow and says that Jalal will see her face even if she is dying. But that is okay, but she cannot see her husband dying in front of her. So she is going away from everyone, and after this, her eyes will be closed forever. Jodah remembers her marriage with Jalal, and she thinks that from Jalal, there is her identity, and she is bound to Jalal for 7 lives because she is his wife, and Jodah ate the dish, and she feels dizzy, and she was about to fall. But Jalal owes her, and Zakira panics. Jalal was shocked while Jodah is in his arms, and Jodah looks at Jalal and remembers how he put vermilion and wedding necklace around her neck, and how Jalal uncovered her face after their sword fighting, and how they saved Dia from drowning together, and Jodah says that she had no regret because she had fulfilled her responsibility, and Jalal shouted at Hakim to hold Jodah. Jalal shouted at Benazir, and Benazir grabs Ruqayyah and says that if Jalal tried to catch her, then she would kill Ruqayyah, and Ruqayyah says that she would not spare Benazir because she came to kill her husband. Benazir says that so everyone thought that she would become their servant because they were involved in putting Jodah down, but Jodah got to know her real identity, that she is a poisonous woman, and she got many chances, but Jodah always stood between Jalal and her, and today, Jodah will be dead because she was a fool to save a husband who never even knew her worth. Benazir says that Jalal never gave Jodah respect, and Ruqayyah and Maham Anga were fools that they gave her way to Jalal. Hakim was trying to save Jodah, and Benazir says that now she would kill Ruqayyah, and Jalal says that he would save Jodah, and Benazir should just leave Ruqayyah and he would let her go. But Benazir says that she is not interested in the deal, and she doesn't understand what Jodah asked, that she never even get tired of trying. And today, Jodah will be dead because of Jalal. And Benazir asks Jalal to give her space, otherwise she would kill Ruqayyah too. Benazir goes out with Ruqayyah and asks Zakira to come, but Maham Anga grabs Zakira by holding her neck and says that she fooled them. Adgar says to Jalal that Jalal should go to Jodah and he would go and bring back Ruqayyah safe. Adam thinks that Benazir should be killed, otherwise his own truth would also be out, and Jalal says Jodah and he quickly goes to her. Jalal comes to Jodah and asks that why did she not get consciousness, and Akima says that the poison is very severe, and if Jodah was conscious, then the poison will be taken out if she vomits. Jalal sits by Jodah's side and caresses her head, and Jalal says that all this is happening because of Abu Mali, and Jalal shouted that they should behead Abu Mali. Benazir was riding horse with Rukaya on it, and Akbar and the soldiers were following her, and they said that they should keep following her to save Rukaya, but they were running behind her. In the jail, the soldier gets to know that Abu Mali had run away from the jail, and they informed Jalal, and Jalal wasn't able to hold his anger, and he screams that how can Abu Mali run, and what were the soldiers doing? Jalal says that Abu Mali sent a poisonous lady to the palace, and Jodah is fighting for her life, and Rukaya is also in danger, and the soldiers are saying that Abu Mali ran away, and Jalal, with frustration in his eyes, asked the soldiers to punish the soldier that was on duty when Abu Mali escaped. Benazir throws Rukaya down from the horse and says that now she cannot take her burden anymore and she would kill her, but Rukaya pleaded to Benazir not to kill her. Benazir, seeing the soldiers coming, hides behind the bush with Rukaya, and Rukaya gets and holds a stone and she attacks Benazir with it, and she throws the stone on Benazir's head and she frees herself, and Akbar catches Benazir. Jalal asks Akima when Jodah will become conscious, and Akima says that in 8 hours, but it is very critical for her, and Jalal looks at Jodah lying unconscious on the bed with guilt in his eyes. Rukaya orders Akbar to open the well because she doesn't want Benazir to be alive, and Rukaya holds Benazir and they open the well. Rukaya says that Jalal is her everything and Benazir tried to kill him, but she would throw Benazir into the same well that 12 people were thrown in, and now everyone will get peace, and they ties Benazir's hand, legs and mouth, and they throws her into the well. Rukaya asks Akbar to place a board at the well that Benazir is here, and she asks Akbar to make a new well. In the palace, Jalal was sitting by Jodah's side, and Akima says that she cannot say anything now. Maham Anga was looking while still in shock, and Jalal says that Jodah was having eye fever like when Tiger attacked him, and his poisons was getting in the nerves. Akima says that but it is a snake's poison, and Jalal asks Akima to do anything. Jalal says that Jodah is here because of him and he should have listened to her earlier. Amida says that Jalal tried but Benazir was too clever. But Jalal says that he made the mistake because he trusted Benazir as a king. So it is his fault because he didn't listen to Jodah. But he doesn't understand how Zakira did not get affected with the poison. And Jalal goes out. Jalal comes to the jail and grabs Zakira, asking her to tell him the truth about the antidote to the poison. And Zakira pleaded with Jalal to leave her. Jalal put sword on Zakira's neck and asked that how did she get saved that day that she drank Benazir's remaining milk. And Zakira says that Benazir have an anti-poison medicine molded in the shape of pears. And Zakira says that there's no time left, so Jalal should follow her to get the anti-poison. Jalal and Zakira comes with the box and Akima says that these are pills, and Jalal says that it is being mixed in water and it is used as an anti-poison, and Akima says that it can be true, but she can't say any much. But Jalal says that he doesn't want to take any risk, and he asks Zakira to drink it first, and Zakira drinks the anti-poison and nothing happens to her, and Jalal says that the anti-poison is fine, and Akima gives the antidote to Jodah, and Jalal asks that how much time would Jodah become conscious. Akima says that if these medicines are effective, then Jodah will be alright in 8 hours, and Jalal says that Jodah have to get up because she cannot leave him in this guilt. Rukaya comes back to the palace and meets Jalal, and Jalal says thank God that she is safe, and Jalal asks that where is that characterless woman, that is Benazir, and Rukaya says that she is at her right place, and a flashback was shown where Rukaya ties cloth on Benazir's hand and mouth and threw her in the well. Rukaya asks about Jodah, and Jalal says that they have given Jodah anti-poison and he hoped for the best, and Jalal sits by Jodah's side and caresses her head and asks her to get up. Jalal asks Akima about Jodah's health, but Akima says that she cannot say anything for now. Back she comes running and says that she knows that she is not allowed to come here, but she couldn't stop herself, and Jalal says that he will be thankful if her prayers get fulfilled. Jodah chokes and blood comes out of her mouth, and Jalal shouted at Akima to do something because she knows how to save people, and Jodah is dying while he is sitting here, and Jalal lives in frustration and Akbar goes behind him. Rukaya says to Akima that Jodah risked her life for Jalal, so Akima should save Jodah at any cost, and Akima should demand for any medicine that she wants, but she should save Jodah, and Akima was scared. Jalal was walking in the garden and he remembers Jodha's words that she doesn't hate him anymore because she trusts him. And Jalal remembers how Jodha held his hand when he went to her room drunk. And Jodha ties cloth on his head and comes into the temple. And he remembers how he came with Jodha and how Jodha prayed like him. And Jalal was emotional and he breaks down and he cries miserably and he also prays. Outside, Akbar prays to end this dark night and give Jodha her life and Jalal peace. Hakima informs Amida that it is very difficult to save Jodha now and they have to take her to a special clinic. But Amida says that is it possible to take Jodha in this condition? And Rukaya says that Amida should be strong and nothing would happen to Jodha. Jalal prays that God gave him more than he wanted and he gave him everything and he made him a king. But God should please not take Jodha's life because he would not be able to live without her. Jalal says that God is great and he is bowing his head in front of him, begging. And this is an Indian king begging in front of the universe king to restore Jodha's life because it was his fault because he did not listen to her. So God should punish him but he should spare Jodha's life and shower blessing on Jodha because he will not be able to live without her. So God should please do something. And Jalal get up and ties sacred thread on the wall and get a flashback of how he ties sacred thread on Jodha. And Jalal cried very seriously. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. The next update will be coming after this, so stay tuned. I'll see you all again in the next update. Bye guys.